welcome to my newest video and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to review this tank destroyer. So its name is Helsing and it's a tier 7 premium tank destroyer. So a little bit of backstory for you new players who didn't have any contact with this tank besides seeing it in battles. So this tank actually was released for I think 2017 maybe or 16 Halloween event. So you could actually win it pretty easily, and even Dracula you could win pretty easily only by playing battles. But I actually got it in the crates because I didn't play as much as I play today in those days. So yeah, this tank is a little bit overpowered. It's not completely overpowered, but it can be broken sometimes, as you will see in battles. Right now I will show you. So let's go to the statistics. So let's click on this upgrades button right here, as I say every time. So this tank is an odd autoloader. So yeah, it has two shells only, you know, and you cannot fire them separately. So you have to, when you shoot one shell, another will follow quickly. So it is actually like if you have ever played MT-26. So you have actually that gun with 8 shots, and you have actually four, let's say it like that, shells, in magazine, but you have 8 of them. But when you shoot, it actually, fires 2 of them in a row. So it works kind of like that. So let's get to its gun first. So its aiming time is really good. It's 3.7 seconds, which is actually really below average. Then we have dispersion. It's 0.304, so it's not that good, it could be better, but if it would be better it would be definitely overpowered. So its damage per minute is actually pretty good. It's 2493 damage per minute. Magazine reload time is 9.38 seconds. As you can see, it's not that bad, but it also could be better. So reload time between shots, you will see that statistic only in autoloaders or auto reloaders, and it's 0.25 seconds. And shots per magazine is 1 and shells per shot are 2. Average penetration is 170 millimeters on AP. APCR is 220 and high explosive is 46. So this actually means you will probably get through the most armors of mediums, but if you have to fight heavies, you should actually flank them. You definitely don't want to be in their crosshairs. So yeah, they will absolutely wreck you. And in this tank you shouldn't play as a tank destroyer, you should mostly play as a heavy tank. So as a heavy tank and as a flanker. So yeah, you should go with your heavies, but you should definitely flank enemies more than you actually combat them full frontal. Then we have average damage, which is 200. So when it adds up, it's 400 per shot, and when it adds up it's 600 per shot. And this is actually 340, is it? I think, yeah, it's 340 per shot. So yeah, its damage is actually really good. And everything about this tank is actually really good. So its depression is 6 degrees, as you can see. So you will be able to do some things with it, not the perfect shots that you can get in American heavy tank, but most of the shots that you will have to take, you will be comfortable with that gun depression. So moving up to the turret. So it's actually main armor on the turret is 80 millimeters, sides are 50 and rear is 40. So it's not that bad, but it could be better. And that's it for the turret. Engine, so top speed is 60 kilometers per hour, which is pretty good for a tank destroyer, and reverse speed is 15 kilometers per hour, and average speed is 37 kilometers per hour. Chance of fire when engine is hit is pretty high, it's 20%, so every fifth shot in the engine will cause fire by RNG. Then let's cover its main armor on the hull. So its hull is 60 millimeters thick on the front, sides are 40 millimeters thick, and rear is also 40 millimeters thick. And its view range is 245 meters. Haha, I remembered. So let's get to the replays. And just to show you, this is my equipment I actually use. I don't want to use actually calibrated shells, you know, because they are really in no use against AIDS. So yeah, you don't want to use them because you won't be able to penetrate Tiger 2 from frontal, so you don't need it. I use this, you know, because of the bigger damage per minute. It's not so bigger, but it is bigger, you know, and because of all the good things you get with it, so for the whole crew. And then I use this one, so improved modules, camouflage net, enhanced gun laying drive, improved assembly, engine accelerator, refined gun, a toolbox, and high-end consumables. Yeah, that is my loadout, so I think you should use it like that, because it is definitely useful, you know. You don't want this because, I mean, it is actually angled pretty much, but it won't help you against Tiger 1, you know, and it's devastating gun. So yeah, I would rather use this because you know, every hit point in the game can save you, you know. And yeah, that's my number one rule, so save hit points. And yeah, so let's get to the replays right now. This is the first replay out of two, so here we are on the new bay, and here we're going to actually have a really good team of tanks, you know. As you can see, we have Smasher, we have Tiger P, T49, T32, so all of these tanks are actually pretty good with armor or with RNG. Then enemy team also has Tiger P and T49, you know, but they also have E25, but that's not so important because I don't know, they actually lost. So let's see what happens here. So we are going to the middle, you know, just to actually spot someone or to actually see where enemy team is going. So as you can see, I've spotted pretty much every enemy that is out there. So yeah, I don't know, our light tanks were pretty much useless, as you can see. And now we're going to finish off this Yak Panther 2. And enemies pushing right here, so our job is to stop them. And as you can see, we are doing pretty well that job. And yeah, so we're going to stay here a little bit, and then we're going to actually go after that Lycan, and we're going to circle him so he cannot escape us. Yeah, my team AFK, so yeah, I know how this feels, mate. This is just unlucky shot by me, you know. I didn't aim as I should have. I actually realized later that I actually aimed for the turret and not for the, you know, for the hull. And here we are. As you can see, it's pretty effective with bouncing, you know. If you can actually adjust yourself, that enemy is aiming for your side when you are angled, you will most definitely bounce a lot of shots. So because you also have that spaced armor, and no hit shell can penetrate spaced armor. And this is the end of the battle. I know it's not something special, you know, but I just wanted to show you how this tank can actually be used when you push correctly, you know, with your teammates, and when you actually play as a heavy tank and not as a tank destroyer, because actually, you know, it is tank destroyer, but it's heavy. It's a heavy. So let's get to the second replay just to show you statistics. And yeah, here we are. Let's go to the detailed. And as you can see, we've spotted 4 enemies for a tank destroyer. That's a big deal. And it's a big deal. It's a big red flag for our light tanks, you know, because they should have do that job, not us. But luckily we have won. So let's get to the second replay right now. So here we are on the Himmelsdorf. And you will also see what it means to have enormous amount of luck, that RNG is on your side for once, you know. So let's just try to actually follow our lights right now, you know, because I know that they are going to be here, because as you can see, they have 3 light tanks and they are probably going to go here. So yeah, I don't know, it just happens, you know, this is the light tank side, so yeah, they will probably have be here. So let it be a lesson for you. If you have to decide which side of the map is light tank side and which side is the heavy tank side. So we'll just rip apart this LTTB, as you can see, and we will definitely send him a message not to mess, you know, not to mess, but not to go away from your team if you were not really such an experienced player, you know. There, here we are actually leading and having 2 bases. Sorry, we've missed that one, unfortunately. And actually, what is happening right now? So enemy is capturing C and D, so we have to assure that they don't win by points, you know. We are far, actually far away from them, you know, by points, and this is that crazy RNG luck, as you will see right now. Another bounce, another track, you know. I think that actually Russian guns are pretty much allergic on this tank. Why? Because they are just, you know, not able to penetrate it unless it's a tier higher tank. So yeah, I really love this tank because of this, you know. You can actually be a solid heavy. And let's just troll this one right here. Yeah, I don't know why did he do that. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this replay I wanted to tell you. And now let's just look at this player. So I don't know what the hell was he doing. I really don't know. Is that a baby playing or what the hell, you know, happened? So this was so funny for me. Yeah, and here we are getting our 4th kill right now. Damage isn't so good, but it isn't so bad either, you know. And this is also an example when you actually want to push with your team, when driving such a thing destroyer, you know. This is like I don't know, like T28 prototype, you know, or Hellcat. You don't want to sit around in those tank destroyers, you know. You want to join your team, especially in Helsing, because of its armor and its capability to become a heavy tank. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and be sure not to like, not to subscribe, but to share this video so we can actually get to the 1000 subscribers you know, more fast, so we can actually start earning some money, and we can actually use it to upgrade the content on this channel. So if you're into that, leave a like, subscribe, and share this video, and tell me what you think down in the comments. So have a good night, guys. I will definitely will. So goodbye. See you till the next time. Peace out.